Since the first public demonstration of radio by Nikola Tesla in 1893, no one ever thought of putting the 2 hours of music together until we created reggae2reggae.com.
Oh my these words have been spoken by my master. They will come to pass. With all this injustice, this world could never last. Oh, somehow I know things have got to change.
Welcome to Celebrate Life on reggae2reggae.com. Today is our Shabbat Shalom program, and you're invited to listen to the King's proposal. The King of Kings and Lord of Lords wants to prepare you to be a part of the marriage supper of the Lamb. So listening to the King's proposal.
Long before I laid the foundations of the earth, before I stretched out the canopy of heaven, I was thinking of you, and I chose you to be the object of my love. Before you ever knew me, I knew you and I loved you from the first moment of your life. My love for you has existed before time itself, and it will continue when time is no more. You are worth so much to me, and all the universe which I created. You are my most treasured possession. There is none like you. I left my throne in heaven just to have you. Though I was king, I was not willing to remain as king if that meant not having you by my side. Oh, my beloved, I gave up everything to have you. I cast aside my crown and removed my robe of royalty. I became nothing more than a servant among men. Because you could not come to me, I came to you. I left heaven behind and came to earth just so I could be near you. Though I was rich, I became poor. Though I was strong, I became weak like mortal man. And I did this for you. The cost I paid was great, but I have no regrets. You are worth everything I gave. You are my darling. You are my pearl of great price. One glance from you, and I am ravished by the power of love. Don't think I came to redeem you because I pity you. No. I have done what I have done because I so greatly desire you. I did not pay the ultimate price because you are worthless. I gave it all because you are priceless. And now, I offer you a king's proposal. These are the things I will give to you, if only you will agree to become my eternal bride. I promise to take from you the heavy burdens of life and clothe you with garments of praise. Once you become mine, I will never cast you out or abandon you. You will be an orphan no more. I will never leave you or forsake you. You will have a home with me forever. And I will heal your broken heart, and my anointing will break every yoke that binds you. Instead of ashes, you will wear a beautiful garland of my grace, and I will anoint your head with the oil of health and joy. I have so many plans for you, beloved, and all of them are good. I know that sin robbed you of your beauty, but my love will restore you completely. Yes, the old things will disappear, and I will make all things new for you. You will become as lovely as the moon in a procession of stars, a reflection of my love. All of your life I have been drawing you to me with cords of love. I spoke tenderly to you, calling you to come to me. Now I want to sing over you my songs of deliverance. Once you come to know how deep my love for you truly is, you will live with confidence. My love for you is perfect, and perfect love will cast out all of your fear. If you should ever lose faith in me, I will never lose faith in you. When you fail, I will be there to help you. When you fall, I will carry you. The smallest sparrow looks to me for help. Will I care for you as well? You're worth so much more to me. Your mind will rest in perfect peace, free at last from doubt and confusion, and nothing will be able to pry you from my arms, because I will hide you in the shelter of my love. You will nestle safely beneath my wings. Those who try to harm you will answer to me, and no plan that they form against you will succeed, because I will give you the keys of my kingdom. You yourself will have the authority of my name to open and close every door before you. From east to the west, from the north to the south, everything will be given into your hand. You can ask me anything, anything at all, and I will give it to you if it serves my ultimate will. Yes, go ahead and ask me, and I will even give you the nations as your inheritance. and you will rule over the powers of darkness, trampling them beneath your feet. Those who bless you, I will bless. But those who come against you shall surely fall. And I will write upon you a new name for all to see. You will be called the City of God, the New Jerusalem. Kings will come from the ends of the earth just to see your beauty. And they will bring their wealth to you from the far reaches of the earth. And there you will be, sitting upon my throne, and wearing the crown of my everlasting favor for all the world to see. Beloved, I have prepared a place for you in my Father's house. I want you to be where I am. We will walk together in the cool of the day, strolling arm in arm in the garden of God, in paradise restored. And you will eat from the tree of life that is there. Can you trust the promises I make to you, my love? I am not a man that I should lie. I will watch over my word to perform it on your behalf. I will never change. I will always be the same. Yesterday, today, and forever. Oh, most beautiful one, my love, my dove, my beloved. If you will accept your king's proposal, all these great and precious promises will be yours. My bond is my word, and my covenant is sealed with my own blood, which was given to purchase you. I will love, honor, and cherish you all the days of your life. And I will be with you always, even to the end of the world. This is my proposal. What will you answer?
Oh my, these words have been spoken by my master.
On reggae2reggae.com, we encourage our listeners with an inclusive, intelligent, and innovative alternative media experience.
Are you struggling with some kind of health condition? Is it arthritis, high blood pressure, Crohn's disease, constipation, AIDS, cancer? Whatever it is, we can show you how to get your natural defenses up so that your bodies will deal with your condition. Join us as our studio audience on reggae2reggae.com when we will teach you how to celebrate every moment of your life. Call us at 336-7350 for information. Limited.
Oh my, ooh,
just listen to the king's proposal. What a proposal! Wow! And now we're going to break down different parts of this proposal. And I'm going to read to you the little section we will be looking at today. And it says, "You will nestle safely beneath my wings. Those who try to harm you will answer to me, and no plan that the enemy forms against you shall succeed, because I will give you the keys to my kingdom." So, as usual, even though it's Shabbat, Shalom, we are going to be looking at it from the point of view of the 4 rules of celebrate life. And these rules apply whenever we are engaging in doing anything or negotiating any activity. It just applies. And they are: 1, know where you're going, goals and objectives. 2, know your driver. Who is leading this journey, this piloting this boat or this ship or this airplane, this vehicle. 3, pay as you enter. What is my responsibility? It always has to be done at the beginning. 4, enjoy the ride. All processes along life's journey are made to be enjoyed. And so we don't want to approach them from the point of view that we need to grin and bear it. You know, the idea is enjoy the journey. That is the objective. This is why we have been given peace, love, and joy, so that we can enjoy the journey. It doesn't mean we have any less problems or suffering, etc., etc., etc. It just means that we enjoy the process of going on this ride. That's our objective. So, 1, know where you're going. I want what it calls. It is like security. Nestling safely beneath his wings. Nothing that comes against you is going to prosper, because you have been given the keys to his kingdom. I want to call this security. Ultimate security. Because, you know, we need to all understand, where am I heading? And that is, know where you're going. Ultimate security. Because really and truly, we all have an issue with security, and we all think as we go along, am I safe? Am I secure? Am I comfortable? Do I think harm is going to come to me? And that's the road we are going down today. That's the direction we are taking. In order to take that direction, we know who is the driver. Do we have confidence in the driver? Can we have confidence in the driver? Does the driver have the capabilities and the resources to give us ultimate security? And that is what we are going to be requiring as we look at this segment of the King's proposal. So, know your driver is where we are going to be looking at. And in order to know the driver, what is he promising here? Both. You will nestle safely beneath my wings. That sort of talks me of protection, divine protection, and also the issue of safety in the midst of this world system that we live in. It is possible, because we need to remember that whatever happens, 2 things. It happens in the spiritual realm, and then it filters down to the physical realm. But outside of that, and in addition to that, the issue is it has already happened. In God's timing, it has happened way back in the eons of time. And it's always difficult to explain this, because God does not have a past and a present and a future. We are the ones who manifest what he has for us in these different dimensions. And so we have to be very careful that we do not impute time, the limitations of time, to our Creator. He has already set up everything, and that is why he is able to know and give us the security and assurance that what he is suggesting that we do will come to the expected end, because he has already been there. He knows that it will happen, and we just need to follow his directive. And so this is how we can embrace the safety and security. We're looking at ultimate security. Does he have the ability to provide ultimate security? Yes, because he's been there, he's done that. He wrote the book. He already charted the path. And he has charted the path that we are to take based on, one, the expected end that he wants. Two, who and who, who singular and who plural. Me being one of the singular, and you as part of the plural. Who is necessary to complete this transaction, activity, process? He has all put it together. He has all the ingredients. He has networked all the people who are going to meet, all the persons who are going to bring the different resources. It is all already done. And once we recognize that and make it available to us, meaning it has been made available to us by him, but we have got to receive it and utilize it in order for it to really have effect. And so that's how we can nest safely beneath his wings. Whoops. No, my time hasn't gone yet. Wonderful. Those who try to harm you will answer to me. Now, having a big brother, having a protector, first of all, he was the provider of the security, right? And now he is the protector. It's always good to have a big brother who is available and who will never allow anything to come to harm us, because we all know that there are predators out there. There are stalkers out there. Everybody has predators and stalkers because they have been sent by the enemy. The one who comes to kill, let me point this way at the dry places, kill, steal, and destroy. I wonder what all these brambles is. Yeah, man, these brambles are how we are going to engage in the dry, sticky, difficult places. How do we engage in those places when we would like to be successful? Let me just put a pin here to keep this up, because I don't understand why I just keep talking about it. It's a right place to stay in, and just give trouble, right? Just want to juke you up and just confuse you and distract you, and so here we are with the dry places, and this is how the enemy often works. He wants to distract us, he wants to dissuade us, he wants to frustrate us. So when we have a protector, we can move into situations with the absolute assurance that those who try to harm me will answer to him, and no plan that is formed against me will succeed. Let me just look. The fact that he'd answer to me, because a lot of times we look at things that happen to us and we think, where is the justice? We looked at that at church a few weeks, maybe a month ago. Where is the justice, right? And with our natural eyes, we look around and we wonder, where is the justice? So many things are happening. But we need to understand, and when we come into the next section, we will look at that. Where is the justice? It's there. It's there. And if we do not do the things that are necessary to embrace it and bring it into our place of operation, bring it into our time zone, bring it into our physical environment, then we are the ones who are responsible. Because so very often, and I'm going to end this segment on this, I hear people talking about, where is God? Why is all of this happening to Jamaica? It's a simple thing. We have choices. And if He has given us clear choices, go down this road, and this road will lead you to life, light, abundance. And we chose to go down that road that leads to death, illness, lack, and loss. All the time we have a choice. Life and death. We have a choice. We can choose life or we can choose death. And anytime you find that death, and when I say death, I'm not just talking about physical death, but I'm talking about the fact that the thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy, to separate you from your health, your wealth, your peace, your love, and your joy. That's the death that the thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Health, wealth, peace, love, and joy. Once you find that you're constantly being separated from these things, then you need to look, am I on the right road? And we are going to move into the next segment. So come back.
Oh my these words have been spoken by my master. They will come to pass. With all this injustice, this world could never last. Oh, somehow I know things are
Burn down Romana, make it burn them comana, make it burn bumpy go omana, make it burn, bun. Africa we come from and reggae to reggae. We build up on yourself, saying, I love, as I would say.
Since the first public demonstration of radio by Nikola Tesla in 1893, no one ever thought of putting the 2 hours of music together until we created reggae2reggae.com.
oh my
Hi, we're back. And we're looking at the King's proposal, and we're into the segment 3, which says, pay as you enter. We looked at know where you're going. We're going down the road to ultimate security. 2, know your driver. Our driver is the one who provides provision and protection. He says that I will necessarily safely beneath his wings. Ultimate provider and protector. Those who try to harm you will answer to me. So what do we have to worry about? What do we have to worry about? I'm just checking on this thing. You will nest safely beneath my wings. Those who try to harm you will answer to me, and no plan that they form against you will succeed, because I will give you the keys of my kingdom. Wow. Wow. You know, every time I look at the different aspects of this plan, it sort of blows me away. You know, it sort of puts me in a place where it almost confuses me. Because a lot of times we look back on our actions and we say, why am I not having this? Why am I not experiencing this? I know we've all been at that place where we're not experiencing what we need to experience. And as a result, we become frustrated, right? So, no plan that they form against you shall succeed. So, a lot of times we think that there's so many things coming against us, and we do not look to embrace those things that we need along the way. And it comes back to the choices that we make. Again, I spoke about Jamaica and all the issues that are happening. It's the same thing with our individual lives. You look at your individual life, and these are the issues that we all face. Common to man. There has no stress taken you but such as is common to man. God is faithful. He will not allow you to be stressed about that which you are able, but will with his stress make a way of escape that you may be able to bear it. And so one of the things that I have to constantly think about is, what challenge am I facing? One. What challenge is the country facing? What challenge is the family facing? What challenge is your community facing? What challenge is your nation facing? What challenge is your organization, your school, your church? What challenges are you facing? The answers are all in the operations manual. And so if we keep digging around in the garbage dump for the answers, does that make sense? Clearly not. We are all given the same choices. And it is through those choices that we make a decision if we are going to follow this road or that road. We have two choices, life or death. And remember, here we are not just talking about physical death. We are talking about living in the light or living in the darkness. Living in the light means that we have illumination for the direction, and we have wisdom, and we have what we need to provide the solutions for what we have a challenge with. Living in the darkness means that we are groping around. We are groping around trying to find this, trying to find the answers, and the answers are not there. Let me just be very clear. The permanent answers and cures are not there. You will find coping strategies. You will find temporary relief. You will find management of the condition. But you will not find healing and cure. The only place you will find healing, cure, reversal is in the operations manual. Consequently, why go to all the libraries of the world to look for your cure when it's not there? They only have the coping strategies, the management techniques, the wherewithal to barely get through or retard the progress of your negative condition. Compare that, please. with the ability to totally reverse, the ability to live in ultimate health and healing, the ability to live with your provisions, your protection, your peace, your love, and your joy intact. Those are the choices that we have. Consequently, it is a little bit foolhardy to run in the wrong direction, to search out and try to find solutions in the totally wrong direction. That's why we have to always start our journey. And it doesn't matter how small the activity you're going to approach, you have to start your journey saying, where am I going? Today, we are going to ultimate security. Who is the driver? Our driver is our creator, who created the whole process in the first place, and therefore is the only one to provide ultimate solutions and reversals and cures and healing. So that's who we are following. The provider, the protector, the one who's just always there, always available, and has all the answers. Now, next thing is, as you enter, what is your responsibility? Which is what we're looking at here. My responsibility is one to recognize which choice I have made by the results that I'm experiencing. Now, it's important to understand that it's not that we will not have any challenge. It's not that we're not going to have problems, insurmountable problems. But the issue is when you know who your driver is and the ability of your driver to deal with everything that faces you. That's where the security comes from. That's where the ultimate security comes from, because you really know you can adjust your activities, you can kick back, you can decide, look here, I am not going to allow any of this to unnerve me, to reverse me, to negatively affect me. It's as simple as that. I could be bleeding from all my orifices, as was Paul when he was in stocks after a big beating. But he could sing. He could abandon himself to praise. This is what this is about. Abandonment in the dry places, in the places where there is lack and there is no obvious provision. Because the challenge of going through these situations is one that we have to embrace by projecting ourselves into the heavens. What we do is recognize that our real life, our living, our daily existence takes place in the spiritual realm. And you have to decide which spiritual realm you want to be involved in. You can go to the third heaven and engage in what your Creator has for you. Or you can hover in the second heaven and battle with all the spirits, including the spirits of the thief, the killer, and destroyer. So it's really the choices that we make. So it's not a matter of what is available or what is not available. It's an issue of what choice do I make in the face of this fantastic proposal that has been offered to us. What choice are we going to make? Because breaking down this proposal over this, we have now been looking at 15 days of preparation, and we are into 20 days of the proposal. Whoa, we are 2/3 the way through. We only have 10 days left, right? Or 8. Oh my goodness. We are just going on to the 2nd of March or the 3rd or thereabout. Yes, right. So, you know, one of the things that, while we have taken so much time is that it is absolutely essential that we understand the procedures that we need to engage in order to embrace all of this that is offered to us. Because it's really quite mind-blowing, actually. It's not something that we can absorb with the natural mind. And so we really need to engage it at a spiritual level. We are spiritual beings. We are spirit beings. And so we need to engage it at the level of the spirit so that we can really become a part of it and benefit from it. So I just want us to understand, oops, almost time to go on a break. But we need to understand that knowing your driver, knowing where you're going, and putting in your part, which is one of receiving the provision, will allow you to enjoy the ride. So that is what we're going to talk about in the next segment. So come on.
Oh my.
Join me for Celebrate Life, where we will be looking at all the issues that you could possibly have and how you can transform them into a celebratory occasion. Celebrate Life on reggae-to-reggae.com. See you there.
Nutritious food, succulent dishes, superior workmanship, and excellent service. Jamaica is on the go. Let's grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Let's harness the indomitable spirit of our most valued resource, our people. Let's support our local businesses. After all, buying Jamaican means building Jamaica.
Original.
Since the first public demonstration of radio by Nikola Tesla in 1893, no one ever thought of putting the 2 hours of music together until we created reggae-to-reggae.com.
So keep it tuned to reggae-to-reggae.com and we'll have more for you. Keep it locked.
These words have been spoken by my master. They will come to pass. With all this injustice, this world could never last. Oh, somehow I know things have got to change.
Hi, we're back on our final segment for this show, and we're looking at the King's Proposal, a little segment of it, and we are going down the road to ultimate security. And so we looked at knowing where we're going, ultimate security, knowing our driver, the one who is our provider or protector of this security, and then enjoying the ride. How can we, in the face of all these issues that really shake us and put us very often into a state of frustration, indecision, confusion, whatever, just negative emotions. How do we face those challenges, suffering, the trials, so on? We've spoke about abandonment to praise in the midst of the tried places, in the midst of lack and famine and things are going right. How do we deal with them so that we are able to engage this ultimate security and to have it always with us, right? So, why am I going to come out of this? How am I going to come out of this? And it's in the last phrase here, which says, because no plan that is formed against you will succeed. It says shall succeed. Why? Because I will give you the keys to my kingdom. Whoa! No plan that is formed against you shall succeed, because I will give you the keys to my kingdom. Now, we all know that plans are formed against us. Ultimately, they all come from the enemy of our souls, the one who comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay? But remember the rest of that verse. It says, I have come to give you life and life more abundantly. Now, when we spoke in the last segment about two roads, this is, again, the real, what do you call it? The thing, putting in the eating. What do you call it? Whatever. You know, when you eat the pudding, you really taste it and know what's going on. When the rubber meets the road, right? Now, we have a choice. Choose life or death. And we have a choice of choosing the path of the one who's going to kill, steal, and destroy, or the path of the one who's going to give us abundant life. And when we make a decision to engage in that path, then we have made a decision to follow the path of life, light, and success. Right? So it says, I will give you the keys to the kingdom. What are the keys to the kingdom? Well, let us look at what a key does. A key opens doors. A key opens doors. And when you open a door, the purpose of opening a door is usually to step through the door. So we need to recognize that if we have keys and we do not use the keys, first of all, if we don't take the keys, and if we don't use the keys, then we will never be able to step through the door. And those keys have been given to us and explained as to how they work. Because we all stand at doors. We have so many doors in our lives, so many opportunities to go down that road, that road, that road, that road, that road, that road. We always have options. What is often the challenge is, one, recognizing which door we want to go through, that's number one. And two, recognizing, do we have the ability, the keys to go through the door? So everybody has options. All right, you're at school, let's say, and what stream do you want to go in? How do you want to adjust your subjects based on your ultimate goal? All right, because really that's how you choose subjects. What do you want to do as a career? And then you choose your subjects to empower you to do this. Now, usually, those subjects are chosen based on your abilities. And I'm here to tell you, that's not a very smart idea. Simple. Because regardless of how smart you are, you cannot get to your ultimate optimum performance without supernatural intervention, right? So rather than decide, well, I'm going to choose this thing because those are the skill sets that I have, I need to make my choices based on my passion, my dreams, and what I really, really have a desire to do, regardless of my skill set. Now, this is not the traditional teaching of a lot of churches or a lot of therapists, but this is a teaching that I find in this word. And so that's a teaching that I will continue to use and to publicize and to encourage people to follow. Why? Because it works. One, when you have a passion for something, then you are more willing to work at it, push through when the odds are all against you. When you have an ability to do it and you have reached the end of your ability, you don't see any way out. And that is why we need the keys. We need the keys which have been given to us. And what is the key? The key is to step through, first of all, recognize, take the key, use the key, recognizing that it is the keys to the kingdom. What does that mean? There are kingdom principles by which everything works in the kingdom. And if you want to operate in the kingdom by these principles, you've got to use these principles. So once you have keys to the kingdom, then you operate according to those principles. Principle number one, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, mind, and strength. End of story. When you do, you will love yourself and then you will love others. Two, it's important to understand that the principles for each situation are laid down in the operations manual. So now here it is, I brought up on, and I'm going to do them under 5 categories: health, wealth, peace, love, and joy. You've heard them over and over. Now I face a health challenge. What is the key? What is the kingdom principle of a health challenge? First of all, love. Would you believe it? Love of the Father, Creator, love of myself, and love of others. Now, if I love the Father, I'll obey His commandments. They're all here as to how we should treat our health, whether it's physical health, psychological health, or physical health, right? Because remember, He has a way that we need to treat our spirits. We need to line up our spirits with His. That's the way and I want to all of these. That's the way that we deal with challenges in the health area. He has shown us how we are to treat ourselves emotionally and how we are to treat others relationally. So that if we constantly follow those principles in relating to others and relating to ourselves, then we will always be healthy. We're done with health. Next, if I'm having wealth challenges, then I need to look at what is the principle of wealth challenges. One, seek first the kingdom of God, all things will be added unto you. That's number one. So if our focus is on getting money or on mammon rather than on God, then that is a satanic principle. So, yeah, when you get the keys are not opening to this principle. If there is a wealth challenge, there's an answer. God gave us health. God gave us the ability to get wealth. He also has principles of showering this wealth on us. We did a program, we spoke about 30-fold blessings, 30, 60, 100, 1,000, and then the ultimate cannot be measured, immeasurable. We can choose whichever one we want based on what we decide to put in. Do you want to contract to get 1,000? Do you want to contract to get a immeasurable return on your investment? Your decision. So that is the principle of the wealth. If your challenge is in the area of peace of mind, there are just so many things to affect and turn around our peace. It's not just noise. Because I wish I could have some peace in this place. Why don't they be quiet? Keep down the noise. So it's not just about noise, but it's about mental rest. Right? Mental rest. Where, you ever see people who are at peace? Everybody is rushing around in turmoil. And they are just, my husband used to do that all the time. I am just antsy. And I'm just about to, and he will just have this beautiful look on his face. As if nothing is happening, nothing is falling around him. That is it. Peace. And only one person can give you that peace. And then love and joy. We don't have much time to continue this, but we spoke about that. It is only when we use the principles of using his love, we mentioned that already, that joy will emanate from principles of health, principles of wealth, principles of peace, principles of love. And out of it comes joy, and our time is done. So, tomorrow, which is the Lord's Day, you need to join me again, so we can do some more at this King's proposal on another aspect. But remember, today is my favorite day, and I just want to say, Shabbat Shalom. Enjoy the rest of your Shabbat. Remember, today is the day to just relax and spend time in His presence, enjoying His creation of things that are around, nature, friends, everybody else. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow on the Lord's Day, and Shabbat Shalom.
Oh my
On reggae2reggae.com, we encourage our listeners with an inclusive, intelligent, and innovative alternative media experience.